Well, the YouTube Terror for Sight here with another murder case. My wife was watching Dr. Phil the other day. Told me to come on in and check this case out, so I did. And Ebby Steppach is a girl that went missing but was found later on, 2015. And I don't know who the person was, maybe a sister, aunt, or something, friend, but the girl was trying to do a reenactment. And supposedly this girl, Ebby, was put in a drainage system. Mind you, it was in Arizona. And this is the girl right here. And of course, there's supposedly a boyfriend that was maybe a suspect. And of course, the mother here knew something was wrong due to the fact that this girl did not come home. Typical case. And, whoops. She was supposedly a girl that lit up the room. Make people laugh. Of course, a lot of relationships these days, I would say, if you're a person of that type of nature, there's always going to be someone that might just get a little obsessed. Days since Ebby died had been trying to find out. It was around time that Lori said the 18-year-old high school student started to change. That might be a friend. She went through a lot of changes all at once, and suddenly she was chomping at the bit to make control of her life. But her stepdad and I were really strict. She started to push back, being the rebel. Yeah, it started a new job, started to hang out with a different crowd, changed schools. And that's what led to her rebellion, I guess. She really rebelled and fighting back and storming out. So yes, kids like this, they end up in a different zone. Now, of course, I know as well how it is to have your parents split up and you are left with any type of, whether it is a stepdad or just a boyfriend or, father's girlfriend, there's always seems to be some kind of friction there that does not connect. The circuit board connects with positive and negative. And when you are put up in a family or stepfather, stepmother, whatever the case may be, girlfriend, boyfriend, anybody different other than your own parents or even siblings, that God damn it, the fuse box is gonna start hitting bad wiring and it's gonna blow a fuse. Or a circuit breaker, as we call it now. Back in my day, someone was just talking about little fuses used to screw in and look like a bulb. Old days, folks grew up in some old times, had a bunch of them suckers hanging around the house, because back in my day, I'd be hooking up all kinds of radio equipment, and I'd always end up blowing a fuse and getting yelled at, that fuse, don't let it cost money, you son of a bitch. Yeah, whatever, just go buy some more, Pops. Yeah, I blew a lot of fuses in my time. Swapping them out, going down there with a flashlight. But the circuit boards are different these days. Now you just go down there and flip a switch. But easier said than done. Because if you get the wrong current, in that fuse box, it's just gonna keep blowing out. So whatever this girl was doing, yes, getting into the wrong crowds. And of course, that's a lot of problems getting in the wrong crowds. Because, taking a look at her, I want to say yes, she looks like, an upper class girl. And, a picture says 1,000 words in my eyes. And yeah, I could not see a person like this just, unless there's some real bad, like I say, circuits in that fuse box. Whether it be the stepfather, and as you can see, they were real strict. This could have led to her, being Miss Good Shoes for a while and just couldn't take it no more. But, like I say, and always saying, it's always said, you don't take that to another level and you don't go move to another whole new world. There are ways around stuff and you should learn how to do that. And of course, this girl went the wrong route. But out of all of this, being rebelling, going in the wrong crowd, blah, 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 blah. Well, she needed to behave and respect man, and she needed to move out. So it looks like she moved out, staying with friends and older brother. Although Ebby had moved out, she kept in touch with her parents, even reached out to her stepfather. Alarming situation. But when some kids these days leave the nest, folks, it's not a good idea. I'm sorry. She had been raped by a group of men at a party. And there you go, videotape. She wanted Michael to go to the police for the report and at the incident. At the time, but no idea about the text. Michael had agreed to help Ebby, so she took a little to reach the day. So there you go. Getting that wrong crowd. So I guess what is making a plan. I spent the day with 8 p.m. telling her she was going to meet her stepfather. Grateful that I wasn't told about the text. No. Checking in to see this. But later, see this. She goes talking about how she's gonna go see her stepfather. But later, it's not responding to Michael. Grammy showed up at the police. He never showed up at the police station. So, here we go. The last time. There she is driving around, not knowing where she is. Didn't know what it was. You recall their sounding confused, disoriented, panic, their mother. So, that being said, of her driving around the car being disoriented, who knows? And this is probably after the rape. Who knows if she got drugged? Whoever did that rape probably was following her, seeing what she was trying to do with the phone call, getting a hold of somebody, and ended up killing her and stuffing her in a drain pipe. Now, what is the most bizarre thing in this case, and what has caught my attention of this real lot, is the way and how she got into this drain pipe, which I think it was her mother that was trying to reenact where they found her body. And of course, mind you, the friggin' drain pipe looked like the one in the first movie, It. When the little brother went down there trying to get his boat, it looked just like that. But inside of it was not even a friggin', I want to say maybe a 2.5, maybe 3 foot opened pipe. So the mother, I believe it was, tried to squeeze herself in it because the body had been way in the hole somehow. Now, here we go again with the police not giving out information. They will not give updates of what or how the body or whatever is damaged on the body. There's only 2 things that I can think of is that whoever put her in there, one, broke her bones to stuff her in there, or 2, they got her halfway in, couldn't do the rest, the body decomposed, and when the water flooded in there, it pushed the body more in. It floated the body in after being decomposed, and then got itself maneuvered in somehow. I don't know if a dead ant or an animal could have smelled the death of it. Maybe dragged the rest of the corpse in, maybe rats, who knows, sewer rats. But whatever the case may be, where the body was found, the mother, I want to say it was the mother trying to reenact this, and she almost got stuck trying to stick. She only got maybe her shoulders up to like her upper torso, chest area through the hole, and then she was like, "Oh, I can't get out." Now, you just imagine how friggin' bad her daughter could have been stuffed in there. So, I mean, someone could have even kicked that body in there until it got in there and, it decomposed. Maybe a broken shoulder, collarbone or something got broke or, bent the wrong way so it could get in there. I mean, she was already dead. I mean, it's safe to say about that. But for how the body got in this thing, them are the only 2 things I could really think that happened. And the cops in this case, too, go figure, gonna say, "Oh." And I think it's in it's in Arizona. It was in Arizona. So I think I think they got that damn thing about the runaway thing. So, yeah, So right when they searched and found the body, it took too long, so. And wait a minute, we reached out to stuff. I don't know if it says in here. If it said that they didn't. So last time, that's even after the still, we told police report for 12 hours. Listen. Couldn't file a police report for 12 hours. See, there you go. This is the problem. This is the problem with that old law. And there's a law somewhere, and I don't think it's on this case, but someone said, right, the only way they go after kids, it's got to be something serious, and they consider it as a runaway. So if it's a runaway, they don't do damn nothing. Oh, the kid ran away. He'll come back, but the kid's dead. Or the kid's in the middle of being murdered. And without getting out there right away, something really needs to be changed. Besides the Amber Alert, with the older kids, it also needs to be changed. Because I'm sorry, kids like this, right here is a perfect example of them street smarts. Does not have none. And when you get hung up with the wrong crowd, and the partiers, the drinkers, the druggers, they're the ones that do kick around on the streets. They're the ones that do learn and pick up things throughout the streets. They know a little bit more, and their heart becomes a little bit more of stone. They don't give a damn because they're already on the street, or let alone getting kicked out by their parents because they don't want nothing to do with them. They're on drugs. Piss off. Get out. Fuck me. Blah, blah. Been there, done that. Seen it. Seen a lot of things in my life. And when a child like this comes along, Ebby, they're vulnerable. They don't have no, heart of stone to survive. I'm sorry. If you ain't got that heart of stone to survive on the street, you're dead. I mean, you could get out. You could maybe get away, or you maybe get lucky. I'm telling you right now, man, if you ain't got the good street smarts, you're dead. And it sucks to say, man, you die. And it's a slow, horrible death, and I'm sure she's witnessed it. Poor girl, man. Raped. You get around them people, man, that like to take advantage, boy. That's what drives me crazy. And it's some people that are still out there on the goddamn streets. Makes you sick. Turns your stomach. But what happens? Because they do not go directly out when someone puts in. And they could have put an APB on this girl. Boom. On a lookout. Nope. Gotta wait 12 hours or 24 hours or blah, blah, blah. You know what? My kid did this. My kid went to people that he thought, because of his disability, and if I didn't go above the law, he would be dead too. Because like I was saying, I'll say it again, I'll say it a million times, the person that my kid went with did an armed robbery. Not once, not twice, not 3 times. Try 4 effing times. 4. And not even 2 minutes away from where I live at a store, gas station. 4 armed robberies. At a gun. That could have been my kid in that car being told to do something, or, hey, you do this or I will kill you. No, the world ain't nice out there. If you ain't got them street smart folks, and little boys and girls, start listening now, because you'll find it all here on Terrible Sight. If you need some advice on street smarts, on what to watch for, you get it here. Right here. Terrible Sight. And that's why I made the name Terrible Sight. For the simple fact of the things that I've seen throughout my goddamn life, and the insanity, the sickness, and the demented people that walk this earth. And they still keep walking till this day. The killers that kill and keep walking. Don't get no justice. There ain't enough evidence. But if that person is the last person, or, what I say, and they were the last ones, last known, there should be something really looked at there. I mean, there should gotta be some laws that need to be changed. Especially when someone says, my kid is missing, I feel something wrong. And all these cops, in this case, tell me they didn't go with their gut feeling. And you need to go sometimes with that gut feeling. Some things you gotta go over. You gotta go over. Above the law. And if I was a cop and someone came in, and you can tell which people are which, when you know damn well which ones that are, on the bad side, ones that are just, upper class, don't have a thing in, the street smarts in the world to save them, but, they're smart in other ways. I would go out. I would have went out there. So boom, I'm out. Take myself out. Boom, if I got to get off the clock. Do my own search, and I would have done something. Looking, searching. Because that's what needs to be done these days. There should be no second, no millimeter second, no glitch second that someone shouldn't. When someone's missing, and that's what I did with my kid, off the frickin' charts. Texting, what are you doing? Come, they were, at the point where they were keeping in touch, but to tell my kid he needs to come home, to tell my kid, he's got appointments, he's a therapist. These people don't know this. You got to take your meds, sleep at night. They didn't have that either. And I just kept on it and on it and on it and on it. And try to get I try to do a wellness check, and the wellness check is cop telling me, getting in my face, screaming in my face, he's all right and he don't want to come home. Oh, so you think just because he's all right, huh? When I seen otherwise. And I got a woman telling me she wants to kill me to my face. Yeah, okay, pig. And that pig, man, I still got a friggin' score to settle with. And then go up to him and tell him right to his fucking face one day, oh, by the way, see this woman here? This is the woman that had my kid. And you're going to tell me that he was safe? Yeah, I still got some words to speak to that officer. Bad, man, bad. And when you got cops that don't want to do their job, it's about to wonder why people turn. It's about to wonder why. But this case, man, stuffed in a fucking hole. Very small hole. Jeez. And one can only imagine what this poor girl endured through that time. So let's give this poor girl a moment of peace, a silence. Until that next video, be safe, take care, and always be prepared. Be prepared. Always beware and be prepared. I mean, literally, man, you gotta have stuff. You gotta have stuff around you. I carry stuff too with me. I don't care. Bats, a knife. Don't give a shit. You know what? Until this world is safe. I've been working out in Worcester, and there's been a lot of shootings, robberies, whatever. I'm sure one day if I get caught up in the mix of something, I'm keeping my back safe, folks. I'm not getting caught up in no one's BS. Oh, no. Until that next video, man, hopefully this girl gets some justice. Damn windy out. Where the hell does this wind come from? It was all hot today. Now it's windy. Door just opened. Hit me in my back. Ah! But in all seriousness, man, this is a sad story, and hopefully they catch the ones who did it. But obviously, since 2015, folks, another case. Well overdue and well over forgotten. Sick. It's pretty bad. I had to come up on Dr. Phil the other day just to keep it alive again. So, hopefully something comes out of it. Take care, everybody. Out.